Other final status issues are regarding Palestinian refugees. So after the 1947 war, which I didn't go that much into, but basically as soon as the United Nations announced its partition plan, um, the Arab states and the Palestinians in particular rebelled and fought back, trying to reclaim their land or get their land back. That didn't quite work. Their villages were burned and taken over, and 4.7 million Palestinians fled. Either they fled to Jordan, Egypt, Syria, Lebanon, or there's many refugees who live in the West Bank and Gaza Strip who want to go back to their homes that are now in Israel proper. And there's a lot of what you call refugee camps, which I've shown you before. They're really poor, devastating, cinder block, very, very little resources. Now, according to international law in the United Nations, the refugees count as those who have fled and their descendants, and that would count the Palestinian refugees. But Israelis will not let the refugees return to their homes, whether it's people from Jordan or Egypt wanting to come back into Israel or the West Bank, or people from the West Bank or Gaza Strip to want to return to their original homes or villages in Israel. Whereas Palestinians insist on the right of return, meaning the right for the refugees to return. Now, remember, these refugees are from 1947. It's been quite some time, and there's a lot of descendants. There's millions and millions of Palestinians who would like to return to Israel. Now, the interesting thing here is that the along with Palestinians not be able to return to what they call their homelands, Israelis consider anybody Jewish throughout the entire world to automatically have Israeli citizenship. So wherever you were born, whether it's the United States or Britain or India, if you were Jewish, you automatically have Israeli citizenship and can move there. But Palestinians who have fled the war from 1947 cannot. Now, Israelis would argue that these Palestinians left voluntarily and were encouraged to leave, but there's a lot of controversy to that, and there's a lot of evidence of Israeli torture and harassment of driving Palestinians out of their villages. There's both are most likely true, right? But it's an interesting situation. And then another final status issue is, as I've already talked about, the settlements, right? The settlements are illegal, but they were built on Palestinian territory. Israelis call them facts on the ground, meaning we're going to build these illegally, and what are you going to do about it? Like, how are you going to make us uproot these families and these communities after living here for 5, 10, 20 years? And it's true. It's very difficult for people to want to uproot these communities. So that's another issue, final status issue.